Write a zingy catchphrase for your partner.
Well, the thing you always say that drives me insane, I guess I'll do it as the catchphrase.
Hello and welcome to Nick and Kristen in the podcast. This is the sick and getting sick version. I'm coming off of a fever, I guess, so like my voice is kind of gone.
Yeah.
I had to do like a whole wedding yesterday for 8 hours and sick, and I couldn't tell the bride and the groom.
Right.
I was like, you guys got enough to worry about, and so I took a bunch of medicine and I muscled through it. But here I am, and now I'm assuming I got what Lily had, and hopefully you don't get it, but I feel like, is it creepy on you?
I feel like it's been creeping for the last couple days, but mentally, like, I've told myself, like, I cannot get sick until Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I'm slammed until Wednesday.
Yeah, your Mondays and Tuesdays. All my
clients, Mondays and Tuesdays are really, really busy for me, and the only day I have off, like, is Wednesday, so I'm kind of allowing that, but as I'm saying that, my throat hurts a little bit. I'm so tired.
Yeah, you've been tired.
So tired.
Yeah.
Like, all I want to do is sleep. All I want to do is just lay down. Every second I have that's free, I'm like, I just want to lay down. And that's never great for me. So.
Yeah, I wonder, because I wasn't tired necessarily. I've been lazy, but I haven't been, like, tired.
I think, well, and, like, Lily's been really lethargic and, like, not really, like, high energy like she normally is. And so, like, I think we're all just, like, we have 1 week left until school starts.
Yeah.
We're all just kind of feeling this, like, end of summer malaise, and I'm tired.
Yeah, summer's hitting us. Yeah.
It's hard now.
Almost over, but we're almost there.
Yes.
And then, like, once that all starts, I start my new job, and so I'll be doing full-time work, and then you'll be doing full-time work, and we got all this stuff that we're working on. So, like, this next week, hopefully, we just get to relax and chill.
I know.
But there's a couple things that I want to talk about today. So, people love the Ask a Therapist segment. It did really well on social media, so I got another question that we'll ask the therapist about. But then there was this thing that I saw. Have you heard of the Robot Olympics?
No, but is this, like, where all the clips of, like, the robots, like, doing things come out of every year?
Maybe. This is the second year that they're doing it. And so I have a clip that I want to show you. This robot broke the record of Usain Bolt.
Jeez Louise.
He broke Usain Bolt's record of the fastest 100-meter dash. I mean, he crashes in the end, but, like, it's kind of insane what they're doing. And they're like, it's not things that robots normally do. This is just for fun. But 1,000 different robots have come together to compete in, like, soccer and running and all these different sports and stuff like that. And I thought it was super disturbing.
Yeah, I just, like, I have to wonder, like, why are we doing this? Like, why are we trying to make a really fast robot? Like, I mean, I guess there's military implications that there could be there, but also it's just like, to me, it just feels like a really bad decision. Like, why are we training AI to think, like, on its own and constantly be getting smarter and stuff? Like, I understand that it has real world applications, but I just don't think any of them are good. Well,
I mean, I think we may have seen too many sci-fi movies to, like, well, apparently the people that are doing this haven't seen any sci-fi movies, but we are. This is the moment between, like, Terminator 1 and Terminator 2.
I know.
Like, we're just like, come on. Like, we all know what's happening next,
like,
right? Yeah.
AI, you know, like, AI being, like, a really big topic right now. Like, a lot of people losing their jobs to AI. Like, okay, we're starting to see ramifications of having a cognitive, like, controlling software, right? And, like, there's all kinds of issues with it. It's only right, like, 40% of the time and stuff, but yet, like, we're treating it like it's fact, and we're just getting rid of stuff and replacing it with AI. And
now we got the hardware that we're working on.
And, like, the stuff that you were telling me about of, like, the race to AI isn't to be the best AI. It's to have the AI that can constantly be updating itself and improving on itself and thinking without needing to be prompted. And it's like, that just feels really bad.
I feel like that's terrible,
What position couldn't be eliminated with AI at that point? And what do you do when the whole race of humanity doesn't have a job anymore?
Yeah, and it's definitely higher up in than my paycheck. You know, like, it's like, I don't know what to do about it. There's nothing I can do to change the world, to make it to where it's not going to happen.
I know, but you have like low-level employees, right, that are getting eliminated due to AI, and all these managers are walking around with their chests out going, yeah, all right, cool, we got AI. It's like, it's coming for you, buddy. Like, exactly. You're the one that's kind of expendable. You're this middleman between the people that are the CEOs and the workers that are actually producing the product. Like, don't walk around. Like, don't be implementing this.
And
like,
that's
it's coming for you next.
It's what's sad. Like, that's kind of where we're at. It's like everyone's job is on edge.
It's in flux for sure.
But now they can, even Usain Bolt, thankfully he retired and he doesn't have to race a robot. But I kind of want to see him race a robot now.
I don't.
Now it's like human versus robot, where you get those games going, and then we're going to have that's also
but
in the future, right?
But a human isn't built out of parts. Like, that's you can build a robot to do anything. That's not impressive. It's the human body being as impressive as something that could be manufactured.
Yeah. Well, then it's Attack on Titan, where you've got like the robots that mimic your move. It's cool stuff that I want to see happen. I just didn't think about all the other stuff that happens.
I don't want to see any of it happen. I don't care.
And so because of that, I bring up Dungeon Crawler
Carl. Yeah.
This is Kristen's book recommendation of the month.
I know it's very old, but there's already like 8 books of it out. But
it's by Felicia Day?
No.
Oh.
She just said it was one of the books. Oh,
she read. I was like, wait a second.
So Matt Dinniman.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't know that guy, but it was. I've been wanting to read the series. Very popular series. I heard it was really good. Heard it was really written for like a male audience, and so that kept me away from it for a really long time. And then I heard a bunch of people going, I know that it's kind of written for a male audience, but like everyone will enjoy it. Okay. And I always read the reviews, like the early praise inside the book. And one person from the New York Times was like, I read this book with an entire smile on my face the entire time. And that's a perfect description of it. It's super fun. Okay. I want to tell like the description of it, but... Yeah,
I would just say, let's see, what's the back of the book say?
Okay, the back of the book tells you a little bit of the story.
Okay, well...
But you're not missing anything.
Yeah, if it's there on the back of the book, right? Yeah, so, all right, so... You know what's worse than breaking up with your girlfriend? Being stuck with her prize-winning show. You know what? You look it up.
No!
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
No,
why am I gonna just... Is it a good book?
It's an excellent book. It's super fun. It made me laugh out loud. Go read it.
Out of 5 Kristens, how many Kristens do you give it?
I think it's a 5 out of 5 Kristen.
5 out of 5 Kristens.
It's easily one of my favorite books of the year. I really enjoyed it.
Would you say the audience needs to understand a certain thing?
Yeah, okay, so like... If I had to kind of describe it, it's an amalgamation of like a bunch of different books. Okay. So think if I were to put Hunger Games together, if I were to put Ready Player One and Ender's Game. If I were to put those together, that's what this is. Like really, truly what it is. I bet the author read all of those books and really enjoyed them. Okay. But then there's a lot of humor in it. Like there's not humor in Ender's Game or Hunger Game. Yeah. There is in Ready Player One. It's got like the charm of Ready Player One. But it's a really unique story, but it's based... You kind of have to know video games a little bit. Yeah, okay. I don't know video games a lot, but I know enough that it made sense to me. Yeah, so she talked about it. She's now recommended it 5 out of 5, and so I'm going to read it. That's why we're not getting too deep into it. Yeah, 5 out of 5 Kristens. I want to go in blind and see if I give it 5 out of 5 Nicks. Okay, we'll see. All right, so for our Ask a Therapist section, we're going to ask a therapist. That's me. Should I tell my therapist that I love them? After our last session, which was really productive, I finally feel comfortable with my therapist, and right now I'm feeling like I love them. Oh, no. I feel like I want to be close to them, and I miss them. I love how safe they make me feel, and it pains me I don't know more about them. Would this be a good thing to bring up with them to discuss? Look, it's a good thing to bring up. With the therapist. It's a good thing to bring up to your therapist if you feel like that's a conversation that you need to have. I think it's important to bring it up. I'm just curious what you think you're going to get out of this. And I would be cautious doing it because some therapists might be uncomfortable working with you at that point if they feel like your client has developed kind of like this parasocial relationship with you. Well, shouldn't you be open and honest about that, though? And they should cut ties, right? If someone comes to you and say that, like, I'm in love with you, you immediately have to now, in love, yeah. Yeah, love and in love is very different. If somebody came and said, I think I'm in love with you, then I would be like, we need to, first of all, we would explore that. Like, what does that mean for you? Like, the person that wrote this, like, I feel safe with you. Great. That's a wonderful thing. Maybe this is the first time in their lives that they've been able to feel vulnerable with somebody, right? But a good therapist, you shouldn't really know anything about them.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying. Like, they don't know anything about them, so you can be in love with them.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Like, you're not supposed to know a lot about your therapist. Like, a lot of therapists don't wear any kind of defining jewelry. Like, I don't wear my wedding ring regardless, because I'm not like no, I actually wear my wedding ring on my right hand. And it's just because of a sizing issue.
Does it go over here? Oh.
Yeah.
Is it a sizing?
Yeah.
We said we could get it
I know,
changed.
but I don't want to let it go at the place you took me to felt sketchy, and I didn't want to leave it with
That's where I bought it.
I know, but it felt sketchy, so I'm not leaving it there.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
But like, a lot of people who are like religious, like, will take off any cross necklaces or like Jewish star necklaces or anything like that, because we don't want our clients to know a lot about us, which is why, like, you shouldn't walk into a therapist's office and see like pictures of their kids everywhere and them running a marathon. Like, you shouldn't see that. You should see like diplomas, like it should be clinical, or pictures of nature that they took or something like that. So should you tell them you love them? I think it's an interesting discussion. I think if you're feeling compelled, you should have that conversation, simply because it's on your mind.
Yeah.
And therapy is the place to explore that. I would just really kind of caution that you might not be getting what you think you're going to get out of it. If you get a therapist that goes, oh my God, I love you too, I also miss you when you're gone, I would really be like, this is not the therapist for you. You two are too enmeshed. It's too much of a friendship. And at that point, I would probably...
So, where does the ethical laws fall there? Say that happens. So, like, they come in and say, I love you, and you're like, you know what? I love you too. Do they have to, like, legally cut ties?
I mean, I think legally is a tough word there, but
ethically.
like ethically, you should cut ties.
And then can they ethically date after that?
No, there's very specific rules around that.
So there are rules.
There are rules around dating a past client.
Oh, interesting.
You're supposed to wait. It depends on the state, but it can be between 5 to 7 years.
Damn.
Yeah, you have to wait until we have to keep records for 5 to 7 years.
Oh, you have to tell us
So
off
it's
the
like
record.
until the records are off of our book, you really can't be dating somebody. And I mean, like, there's questions on like the national exam about like, can you date somebody's brother? And it's like, ethically, you shouldn't be able to do that either. Like, you need to have no relationship to your clients. Okay. And it gets difficult when you live in like a small rural town where it's like you might not have that choice. Like, your first grade teacher is also your client, but there should be a conversation of like, hey, we just need to act professional and we're going to respect our professional boundaries and those kinds of things.
It's fun. Yeah, I'm glad we don't live
There's a lot to manage.
Yeah.
And, you know, so the first, in the first session with a therapist, a new therapist, is called the intake.
Yeah.
And in that intake, we go over something called our personal disclosure agreement. And in my personal disclosure, it talks about if I see you out in public, like how I will never go up to you. Like, I'll never wave to you. I'll never smile. If we're introduced, I'm going to pretend like I've never met you before. And it's all for confidentiality.
Yeah.
Because you don't want somebody going, I don't want to be like, oh, hey, so-and-so, and have them be like, how do you know that person? And it puts them in a position of like being like, well, that's my therapist. I wasn't going to tell you
How's your brother's thing?
Yeah, it's just like, we're strangers. We've never met. I don't know you. I know nothing about you.
And that's tough being a former radio personality.
It's kind of weird, yeah.
Because then people come up to you and go, hey, and you're like, oh, if it's your client, you have to react as like Kristen the DJ as opposed to...
Yeah, that really
tough.
hasn't happened.
And it won't now.
But I have a couple clients that know that I was on the radio, and a lot of it is like, do you think that's going to be an issue for us going forward? Do you have any questions about what I used to do? Some of them are like, I sort of feel like I know you, and it's like, okay, is that going to be a problem?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can not say things in session because of... And a lot
because
of them...
I'm going to talk about it on the radio.
No. But a lot of it is like, no, I feel like in here it's solid. And it's like, great, cool.
You know who I do love? Brandon, who owns the Clark County Trash Pandas.
There's no shame in saying you love Brandon.
Yeah. There's no unethical moment in that. So Brandon is the owner of the Clark County Trash Pandas, and they are the sponsor officially of the Nick and Kristen in the podcast. They are a basketball team coming here to the Pacific Northwest, specifically to Clark County, and they start our games in March, and we start selling tickets in October. It's going to be a fun-filled, family-friendly show and game to go to, and we'll hope to take home the Lily on our first year in the league.
That's so awesome.
But he's building a dance team now. He's got a dance coach. He's building a team here soon, so I'm hopefully going to get some behind-the-scenes stuff on that, where I get to go and see him, tryouts for the team and stuff like that. So if you are a basketball player and you're like, I can play basketball, you should go and check out his Facebook page and or the Clark County Trash Pandas. Go to clarkcountytrashpandas.com. There should be some audition. What's the audition? Not audition. Tryouts.
Yeah.
I'm like stuck in the performance.
Do you like the basketball team's costumes?
The costumes are adorable. But yeah, go check them out at clarkcountytrashpandas.com. I do know sports. I know people don't think I do.
Yeah.
But I do.
You do.
I've sported quite a bit.
Do we believe that?
I know, right? Nobody ever does. But then you put me in
But you're sports bowling.
For now, yeah. Yeah.
Is
But
that a thing?
like I played tennis and football and basketball and baseball and like
30 years ago.
I know, but I still could do it.
No, you don't.
I could do it. I could do most of it.
Oh, please.
I mean,
you would be.
I couldn't do it
wreck.
I couldn't do it at the full level. But like,
Look
if
at
you
you.
took me out
You're
into a
not
field,
doing
if like a bunch of dudes got together, like, hey man, like they all look like me, and they're all like, let's go toss the ball around.
Let's go play tennis.
Let's go toss the ball around. And I'm like, all right, cool. I can play tennis. Although I did go to the basketball. We went to the round one, which is an arcade at the mall near us, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot some baskets because they have like the basketball thing.
Yeah.
And apparently my shoulder no longer rotates fully. I went to do this. I was like, oh God, why can't I lift my arm?
I told you,
So
it's over.
yeah,
I hope you enjoyed those years.
I did too much of this. And too much of this and too much of this with this arm, so I have to warm it up now before I apparently shoot baskets
Lovely.
at an arcade. I'm sure there's a problem with that, but guess who doesn't have insurance? So I'm not going to find out anytime soon. All right, question of the day for the relationships. Okay. Write a zingy catchphrase for your partner.
Well, the thing you always say that drives me insane, I guess I'll do it as the catchphrase. Because whenever I'd be like, hey, need a little reassurance, do you love me? The thing you always used to say, and I think still do, is, I'm here, ain't I? Which is the dream of every young girl.
I said that once, and I've never lived it
Oh,
down.
please, you've said that once.
I've never said it in a serious tone to you.
Oh, no, you have.
Except maybe once.
Once was all it took.
Other than that, it was just for like fun.
So, my catchphrase for you is, no, it's a play on that.
Okay.
It's Nick. He's here, isn't he?
I like it.
Yeah.
For you, see, like a catchphrase.
Yeah.
That's something you say a lot. And it's not mean or anything like that. It's a good catchphrase. It's zingy. You should have listened to me. I'm always right.
Well, I am always
That's like the open the door, like, you should have listened to me. I'm always right.
It's a blessing and a curse.
It is, yeah.
Because I always know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, hey, everybody, this is what's about to happen. And everyone goes, nah. And then when that thing happens, like getting fired.
You should have listened to me.
I'm like,
I'm always right.
I said that like 5 years ago. But honestly, if people just listened to me, they'd have a much better life. I'm not wrong.
It took me a few years to learn it, but she's right. I was like, oh, damn.
I'm
all right,
not wrong about, like, there's certain facts I'm wrong about.
Yeah.
Like,
but you predict the future pretty well.
When it comes to life events, just listen to me.
And so I do. And here we are.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll catch you tomorrow.